Good morning. Today we're going to take a look at two very special cases in graphing: horizontal lines. And then we're also going to look at vertical lines, which go up and down. Okay, and we have a little mnemonic device to help us remember this. HOI for horizontal. Just abbreviate that. So HOI. Okay, and that means that the slope of the line is equal to 0. All right, so we were talking about those ratios before. So if you have a ratio of 0, it's going to be 0 divided by some number. And that means that the equation is going to be equal to y. So y equals. So whenever you have that, y equals. Okay. And then we have Vux. Okay, so another thing I remember, horizontal, if you go like this, it looks like it makes arrows on the end, looks like a line. Okay. Vertical goes up and down, so V stands for vertical. So vert. Okay, if you look at the V, it looks like it makes an arrow going down, so that means we're going up and down. And the slope of the line is undefined. So we'll just write und for that, so it's undefined. And x equals for the equation. All right. So it's real simple to graph these. So this one's y equals 5. So no matter what it equals, it's going to be 5. Or no matter what x is, it's going to equal 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see if I count that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, and we're going to have a horizontal line going across at 5. I'm going to scoot that down a little bit. Okay. And then we have y is equal to -2. So we're going to go 1, 2. Oh, didn't mean to move the graph. I need to go 2. Let's go with. There we go. So we put our horizontal line across there. Y, okay, now we have x equals 4. Okay, so the first two were HOI. All right, so that's HOI. This one's also HOI. So the slope of the line is 0. So m, which means slope, is equal to 0. M is equal to 0. For this one, we have an x. So this is a Vux. So at 4, so our x is equal to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where we're going to have our vertical line. This one's also a Vux, and we want -3. 1, 2, 3. And there's our vertical line. Like I said, this is a Vux as well. And the slope, m, is undefined. And here, m here is equal to undefined. All right. Okay. So now we need to write a vertical line that goes through the equation of a vertical line. Remember our equation. Y equals slope m, x plus our y-intercept of b. Well, let's see. This one we're writing a vertical line. So that's a Vux, right? So that means x equals 2. And we want x equals to 2. And that's our equation. So here we go, vertical line again. Oh, by the way, when we do this, we don't, right, the slope is undefined. So we don't have a y-intercept, and we don't have a y. So vertical line again, Vux. It's going to be x equals 3. So I just need to look at the x values when I have a vertical or a Vux. Horizontal line. Okay, that's going to be Hoi. So the slope is equal to 0. And we're going to have y equals, so y equals 7. Okay. This is horizontal line, which is Hoi. So once again we have y equals, in this case it's -1. So that's how you write the equations of vertical and horizontal lines, and that's how you graph the vertical and horizontal line. The trick is we just have to remember Hoi and Vux. Okay, so now you're going to practice on your own. Okay, so decide if the line is horizontal or vertical. You can use Hoi Vux. If not, we're going to write it in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. Okay, and you can use that to do the data table to graph at least 2 other points using the slope. Connect the dots, put arrows in the end, and you'll be able to graph the line. So you should be able to do definitely this first page. You can graph. You need to do your own data table here, your own data table, and graph that line. Use your own data table, graph those lines, whatever we Vux those to. Okay, create your own data table, graph a line. Data table, graph a line. Okay, so you should be able to definitely do the rest of these all the way through the end. I will be taking a look at that, so make sure you get those done. Make sure you have finished the MathSpace warm-up, and then there's also a MathSpace assignment. Have a great day.